Hello, and the geezer hates clickbait and that AI fake, that AI trickery. So tired of it all the freaking time. Hello, everyone. I'm Carlos, the Grand Geek Geezer, talking about comics and comic book related stuff since 1973. And I am just pissed with this crap, this clickbait, this AI stuff. Look, this is what happens. It happens every single time. Look, we're a fan of, let's say, a movie, DC, Marvel, whatever. And it takes forever for these movies to get made, and even years before they're even released, even after they're made, and we're hungry for information. And there's just these sites that they prey upon it. They just want us to click on it. It's breaking news or trailer leaked. If someone read an article about a trailer that they did not see, and then they want to comment about the person who wrote about it, that is not exclusive. That is not any detail into it, because things can change. You should react actually to the trailer that is released. Just call me old fashioned, and I guess I am, because I am a geezer. Been doing this for a while. Really, why is that? Why it's like they were so desperate for attention, or their site is just based on, or their channel rather, is just based on how many clicks you get. And okay, so you get me. But why? What is? I don't understand how that is news. I mean, the when they do the video, I mean, they talk about it. Says, well, I didn't actually see it. I read this article, and this is what I thought about that. But their thumbnail itself, right? It says something like, "Oh, trailer leaked," blah blah blah. Finally, details on Superman versus Ant-Man. There's not real details. Those things could change. You're commenting on a private screening. You're commenting on something that was only shown to executives or employees. It's not a leak. It's not. It is not even the trailer. Is that maybe we're just too impatient as a society? I don't know. I don't know. The other thing is, and this is just as bad. All the AI fake photos. This is a set photo. Here's Robert Downey Jr. with, whomever, blah, blah, blah. And it's not, and it's fake. And the problem is they're getting really, really good at it. They're really, really good at it. And that really is like really just trying to get attention, right? Because eventually you're going to get, disproven, right? People are going to find the flaw, or find that, actors weren't even cast, or they even showed up to filming yet. So it can't be a leak from the set, right? So what's the point, man? For a few days, people think it's real and people are getting excited. And it's like, that's how you get your jollies off? Seriously? How about this? How about with great power comes responsibility? Because some of these fakes are really, really great. They look so real. So let's just say you have a talent for doing that. I don't know. Why don't you post something saying, oh, I wish the costumes would look like this. Wouldn't it be cool if this happened? And maybe you could just do a couple of, your AI photos and talk about your idea, what you would like to see. That is interesting. That would be cool, instead of just throwing a fake picture out there like, here's a leak, and I tell you, and it happens to doesn't matter what you like Marvel, DC, Doctor Who, whatever, that's all you get. You get this fake crap for people dying for this attention. Take your creativity, man. Make something, make a statement about what you want to see, what you hope like. Wouldn't it be cool if the costumes look like this? Here's my interpretation. Here's what I would like them to do. That is what you should be doing. That's what you should be putting up there. Not this leaking it out like, it's real, and just get your jollies off. Everyone comments on it. And a lot of guys, you got to be a little more responsible, man. You're just helping them. Maybe you should have posted it until you're sure it's real. Because what's the point? What's the point? You get your attention, you get your jollies off? Okay. I guess the rant is over. I am the Grand Geek Geezer. Thank you for, hopefully, please like and subscribe. If you're angry or pissed off as I am, I'd love to, in the comments, love to read some comments about other crap that pisses you off with this clickbait and AI shit. Also, if you're into the New York baseball scene, I'm on with other geezer friends of mine on the Diamond Geezers. And sorry about that. And if you like the New York Jets, and nobody likes the New York Jets other than me and a couple of the fans, then my fellow geezer Vinny does the Gang Green Geezer. Check them out, because we all cry and bitch and moan about the New York Jets. Anyway, I am the Grand Geek Geezer. live long and prosper, and Nanu Nanu.